Hello friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a pickups video, just showing you a few things I picked up since my last one. And most of this stuff I picked up at my friend's thrift store, except for the last two. And I picked them up again at Dollar Tree for a good friend. First I want to start off with, I'm trying to get my little boy like a I guess you call it a pen collection. I want him to collect stuff, so my buddy at the thrift store, he's got a few pens, kind of like you pin to your jacket, you know, back in the day, if you had a denim jacket or something. And I'm just trying to get him some pens, just give him something to collect, you know, something that he can buy kind of cheap, or I might could get for him and stuff. So I got a pretty cool one today. I figured I'd just show it. I might show him from time to time, but if I can get it on here good. It's always tricky to get there we go. This one says Millennium Crew Monopoly 2000 pen from McDonald's. I thought that was pretty cool. And as you can see, it's just one that you, of course, just pin to a jacket or pin to wherever. Now, I don't know if this is what they used to wear, like a McDonald's person, or this is one that they've got, like with a meal or something. I'd say it looks like Millennium Crew, so I'd say it was one that, like, McDonald's person maybe pinned to their hat while they was working. I'm not really for sure, but I thought that looked pretty interesting. I thought he would like this one, so I'm gonna add this one to his collection. And if anybody's got any cool little pens like this, you know, a horror one would be fine, but I'm just looking for regular pens just for a young kid or whatever. But if you've got any pens like this and you wouldn't mind sending them, you know, send them and I'll put them in my boy's collection, you know. Or I might trade something for him or something like that. But I think it'd be cool just to have him a bunch of pens and stuff, so, you know. But like I said, I'd appreciate if anybody's got any out there, just kind of contact me and stuff. So leave it down there in the comments and stuff. So, but I thought this one was pretty cool. So we'll get on with the movies. We'll see what I got. First off, I got this cool Nicolas Cage with Robin Tunney. And of course, Nicolas Cage, we know him, but Robin Tunney, she's pretty good actress. She used to play on a TV show I like to watch, The Mentalist. She was like the main, I guess you could say, detective on there that the Mentalist would always kind of annoy and stuff. I enjoyed her on there. But this one's called Looking Glass. And it's like the story of like Nicolas Cage and I guess her like by this motel, and there's this like two-way mirror or something, and they witness a murder, and he pretty much has to race against, it says pretty much race against the time to keep him and her out of the murderous ways of this weird people that frequent this hotel they're staying, or they bought. So it sounds pretty weird. It might be entertaining. It might be pretty good. So Looking Glass. And like I said, I always usually like Nicolas Cage in his movies. He usually does a pretty good job. But, you know, his hair is always kind of funny. But but he does have some wild looking hair sometimes on his... I'm hoping this hair is real, but it always looks like it's fake to me. I'm not really for sure, but we won't go into that. But I think he does a good job acting, so I ain't going to say nothing about his hair. But this one looks pretty interesting. It's got a good, it sounds pretty good the way it's reading on the back, so I'm hoping it's good. So if you've seen this movie, please leave in the comments below, because I'm kind of interested in this one. Hoping it's going to be good. And Atomic Blonde. Haven't seen this one yet. I actually bought this one, or traded for this one for a friend at my buddy's thrift store. A few people give me like lists of movies that they might want, and if I find them, I'll grab them, kind of trade them to them, and you know, kind of get the buddy system going. You got a movie I want, and I've got a movie you want, and I kind of make a list, of course, and just search for people's movies. So this was one that was on a person's list, so I'll just trade this one away. Maybe I can get me something good for it. Atomic Blonde. Here's Death Row with Jake Busey and Stacy Keach and Danny Trejo. Haven't seen this in a long time, but might be pretty good. I can't really remember. I don't think it's really great. It's got a nice cover to it. The slip cover is probably better than the movie is, but but I don't remember if it's any good or not. I remember watching. That's been a long time ago. So that's Death Row. And here's Murder on the Orient Express, which is directed and starring Kenneth Branagh. And he actually plays Hercule Poirot, and I'm a big fan of any kind of like PBS, those Agatha Christie movies and stuff like that. I really like those. I like any kind of mystery movie, and so I like Hercule Poirot. So this one right here should be pretty good. I've seen most of it. I don't think I've watched it all the way through, but I'd say it's like the older Orient Expresses. You know, it's probably about the same thing, so it should be pretty good in the ending. But I've watched most of it. There's old Johnny Depp, and so I'll have to finish it up. Right, I'll have to watch it and finish it up. But I've seen most of them. Usually they're about exactly the same. So if you've seen the really old one, the older ones, and this is probably exact same thing as those. That's the only thing I wish the main movies, the people that come out with the bigger movies, when they do Hercule Poirot, I wish they would do like a different like movie of his. There's different stories to tell of Hercule Poirot, all of his different adventures and stuff, but they always pick the Murder on the Orient Express, and it's a good one. But I wish they would pick some other ones. There's one called the ABC Murders. And that one's like on a BBC. It used to be on Masterpiece Theater. So if you can find that one, the ABC Murder, Hercule Poirot, Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, the ABC Murders. That's a really good one. It's got a good twist at the end. This one's good, but I actually like that one better. I wish somebody would make a big budget one of that one, because that one's like really good. It's a good whodunit. You think you know who's got it, who done it, and then they flip it. So, but I mean, this one's good too. I just wish they'd venture out and do some more Hercule Poirots. So that's all for my rant about Hercule Poirot. You know, I'll go to the next movie, but Murder on the Orient Express, and this is still a good movie though. The Osiris Child. And this is one I seen at Walmart, like when it first come out. It's been months and months ago, and I just never did pick it up. And I found it at my buddy's thrift store, so I couldn't go wrong with grabbing it. It sounds really, really interesting. It's something like they're going to kill everyone on this planet. There's threats of it, so this dad has to go down there and save his kid. And I don't think he's really supposed to go down there on the planet and save his kid, but he's going to anyways, because who wouldn't? But it sort of tells that story, and it sounds really cool. And it might be pretty good. I've seen some reviews, and some people say it's a really good movie, so I'll have to check it out. I might try to do a review on this one if it's any good. It's got Kellen Lutz in it. He's been in a few kind of oddball movies. I always kind of enjoy him. He's kind of like a cheaper kind of a low budget kind of Herculean actor or something, kind of, you know, a lot of action adventures, and he does an alright job for a lower budget movie actor. He does a pretty good job, I think, and this one should be pretty good, I'm hoping. So that's the Osiris Child. Looks pretty cool. And then I also picked up one of my old favorites, Jeff Fahey and Body Parts. It's like Jeff Fahey gets in a car accident, and they pretty much his arm is gone, so they graft on another arm, and the arm has kind of a I could say a mind of its own, I guess. It starts kind of going after him and his wife and stuff. You know, the arm's just not working for him, so he's trying to figure out, you know, what's the identity of this arm, where'd it come from, and he kind of goes into this he kind of learns of where it comes from. It's not from a good person, so you know, you can imagine. So it's kind of a cool movie. I enjoy it pretty good. It's just kind of a fun, kind of a, you know, where's this movie going to lead? Who'd he get this arm from, and what, you know, why is it kind of going crazy? It's a pretty cool movie. Oh, Jeff Fahey and Body Parts. So if you can find this one, check it out. It's a pretty fun one. I enjoy it pretty good. Body Parts. And last but not least, I went back to Dollar Tree and I got these two, Ninja and Blood and Chocolate again. And I'm just going to show them at the end, and I got them. So this is just for a good friend of mine. He was wanting to see what I had. And like I said, until my next video, I'll see you, and have fun. See you guys.